I was chatting to some morticians yesterday, and I asked them if they want to hear a mortician joke. Keep it a little more lively. That was bad enough, lively. I hope you all had a halfway decent week. I know some of you had some challenges, but those things were overcome, just like we saw in the reading before, last week's reading. Yep, those challenges were a little tough for some of you, but you made it. We're here for the next reading, so we want to take a peek at what's going on for your week. But we can bleed over until a little further date, okay? Energies are still strong. If you're looking at this video, past these dates, don't fret, my friends. The energies are strong because you took the chance, you took the initiative to come and see the video. So you are welcomed, and the energies will be with you when you see the video. All right. Now, if you come back every day for a month or two, well, that'd be great for views, which we need here. But yeah, the energy will grow stronger the more you want. Let me take that back. Your energies will grow less strong, weaker. All right, as you view this multiple times. But if you look at the video within the time frame that we give, the time frame, a lot of people like the time frames. Well, the energies are just as strong and stronger if you put your belief into it. Okay. All right. Now, yeah, we're getting ready. We're going to use the tarot as a tool, but we use many other things here, as in energies and spirits and things that you cannot see with the eye. So open up your third eye. So if you want to sit back, close your eyes, and just listen, that's just as powerful. Maybe a little more powerful, right? Because you got to, use that gray matter between the ears, right? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a move on here. Hey, why don't you click the like button? A lot of you already know who we are. So click the like button now. Get it out of the way. If you're new here, well, welcome, and please subscribe. Click the subscribe button. Subscribe. And we'll give it a minute before we do the other business parts. Yeah, so subscribe. I'm giving it a couple more shuffles. Let's make it stronger. I'm looking into your past for something. That's why we're giving it a couple more shuffles too. But anyway, let's take a peek at the week to come. We're going to be looking at monies. We're going to be looking at maybe relationships. I say maybe because I did that big reading on love and such this past week, and I hope you all got a chance to look at it. It was full of many things that could be useful to many folks. Many folks. You ready? You ready? Yeah, I'm stroking the cards. Yeah, they like it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a move on. All right. Okay. Well, I'm not really picking up the money here. We'll do another spread because right away, this spread is basically giving us a couple things on relationships. Thing on relationship. Thing. But actually, we need to add an S because there's multiple things here. Looks okay. We'll do it. I wasn't planning on doing love or those kind of things, but we got a couple things here that are important. Okay, so looks like travel with your sweetheart looks very positive. If you haven't booked or made plans for travel, well, it looks like this is a good week to do that. All right, yeah, to certain places in the world. If you saw my Friday daily video, I was hinting towards something else, and we need to take a peek at that here shortly. But travel looks good. If you haven't planned to travel, well, do it because the love interest is very strong if you go somewhere with that person. Outside of your, let's say a 10-mile, I don't know, it's in kilometers, but 10-mile radius, put yourself in the middle, a little bit more distant than that, all right? You know, even if it's a bus ride, or bicycle. Bicycle's great too. Yeah, so relationships look a little sketchy right now, and this is if you've already had a argument, quarrel with your significant other. You know, and I can't say man, I can't say woman. You know, because of today's relationships. You know, I'm getting man and woman here. You know, so and that's for a handful of you. So it doesn't include everyone, but if you feel like this is a message to you and you don't want it to end, well, you might need to take some action on it. Anyway, watch out for someone who's interfering in your relationship. Imagine that. Yeah. In-law, friend, your partner's friend. Right? Watch out for someone interfering along those lines. You know, they're offering your partner some advice, but I don't think this is very good advice. You hear me saying that sometimes. I'll tell you if it's good advice or not good advice, and I'm not seeing it as a good advice. I'm not seeing a positive ending with that advice, all right? So I think your partner needs to pay attention to their own mind and trust your intuition, because the information that you have can help your relationship a lot better than the friend or whoever is interfering, offering their 2 cents, but they don't know the whole situation. Anyway, I'm going to leave that at that. I got one more little piece here, and this is taking me to fellas. Looks like your lady needs a little more attention, and ladies, if you are that lady, you need more attention. And I'm not getting that your fella's a bad guy, you fella, but you just need more attention. Your partner seems to be too wrapped up in other things, as in work, school, other stresses that could be leaking over into your relationship. Yeah, I want to take a quick look at something. Yeah, we're not done yet. We are not done. Yeah, sorry, those first cards were kind of harsh, in the relationship department. Go to my big love relationship reading, because that'll give you more of a in-depth look instead of this weekly, I don't want to call it a fad, because some fads aren't good for you, right? Weekly situation, right? All right. I want to take a look at our environment and things around the world, as in what's trending now. Going back to the Friday daily reading. I am not a doctor. I cannot diagnose or prognose. I cannot speak. Okay? I cannot speak of certain things, apparently. Using your best judgment in the current situations going on in the world. Take precautions. Your countries are taking precautions. Yes, I'm talking about the virus, right? Some things we have not been hearing about, but if you get a psychic or an advisor, you might hear a little bit more than they are letting go. Somebody thinking of the Super Bowl. I'm not going to give you the results of the Super Bowl. Yeah, I might know, but that falls along the gambling things, and I try not to do anything that might be a gambling issue. Okay, I got you worrying deeply about the health situation going on in the world, and again, it's coming up as, take precautions, be careful, wash your hands, don't, get in people's faces that you don't know too close, because it could be an issue. Yeah, watch your little ones too, your children, make sure they follow the same rules, wash their hands, yeah, great, but yeah, try to avoid that kind of things, and things will work out, all right? That's the outcome. Things will be okay, but I don't think things have plateaued yet, right? Well, this is a heck of a reading, huh? Let's go back to a general type of spread for you for the week, right? Yeah. I'm not going to worry too much about time, too much, because daily readings, I might keep down to a few minutes, but, doesn't seem to matter much. I try short readings, I try long readings, see which could bring the folks here and, enlighten their day and weeks, but it brings about the same. All's good, all's good. Please remember me on Patreon, patreon.com, and look me up. It's MysticCharles, MysticCharles on patreon.com, and do it fast, please, 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 because truly, well, I didn't have time to do too many daily readings, because, I just had to do what I had to do. You get those spam phone calls, hello, this is the income tax people, and you owe or we will send the cops after you. Yeah, the cops, policia. Yeah, that's what that was, Well, I don't know if that was the income tax call, but if I don't know you, I don't pick up. But I know that's a spam call. Be careful out there on those things, say, oh, how could someone be so gullible to do that? And the thing is that, all they got to do is get one out of a few thousand to do it, and, I guess they make their quota. But I know I'm wrong in my numbers, but anyway, let's get a move on here. Let's do it a little more. You want a little more? I want to give you a little more. I was chatting to some morticians yesterday, and I asked them if they want to hear a mortician joke, keep it a little more lively. That was bad enough, lively. But anyway, yeah, they said yeah. So it's a true story, I don't know, joke. Well, I guess the joke was on me. But, well, when I was younger in New York, I was working in this restaurant. And it was late at night, and the funeral home next door to the restaurant, the owner was still working. And I was asked to go ahead and take him over his dinner. And, yeah, sure, okay. I don't know problem, who I was, They didn't know who I was, but, yeah, they had no problem going over there, taking him his dinner. So, yeah, his name was Ray, I'll tell you. So, anyway, I go into the funeral home and go into his office and bring him his dinner. And he was happy. He was happy with that, of course. And as I'm leaving, I ask him, how's business? And as I'm walking out the door, he says, dead. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I got it. Do you get it? Business is dead in the funeral home. Bad, 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 but it's true. Yeah. Do you like my little mortuary story there? Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, find me on Patreon, please. And if you could do it soon, then, yeah, so I couldn't do the daily readings because I had to, go out into the world and try to find how I'm going to pay the bills, so I couldn't bring you too many daily readings this week. And of course, please find me on PayPal, paypal.com, and use my email address, that's MysticCharles@yahoo.com, and you find that all down in the description, down below. I want to bring you more and more, but, we gotta, just, it's like anyone else, if you gotta worry about paying your bills, you gotta go out and get it where you can, right? Yeah, gotta go out after the hunt. Okay. Money this week doesn't look too bad. I'm not getting too much of a loss. I get a little bit of a loss, but then you make that back up, so that's not too bad. You're waiting on a check to come in, a check or something, some sort of financial stuff coming to you. It looks like it's in the mail, right? Will you get it this week? I'm not too positive on that. Oh yeah, if you run across a psychic who guarantees you something, go look for another psychic. Okay? That's just a little 2 cents worth since we're looking at money. Yeah. Let's see, we got that travel again, so travel's still looking good even in these cards. These back it up. I am seeing a lot of you traveling, and the water has something to do with it. I have a one-on-one with the element water. So that comes up a lot when it's in action. Okay, and a little bit of jealousy coming your way from, let's see, at least one person is a little jealous of you for something going on, something that, no, I'm trying to see if it's a materialist. I'm not really getting a materialistic thing. It could be your sweetheart. Somebody jealous that you have this sweetheart. Well, that could be something going on behind your back. I'm not getting too much action, just ill feelings because of your relationship with someone. It's not, that they disapprove of your partner. It's that they're jealous. What else can you, say? They'd like someone like that for their own. Whatever. Fine. This looks like it's a good week for training, for schooling. It's also a good week for job interviews. Will you get a job interview? Someone's feeling that or wanting to know that. You are in the running for an interview. You gotta do the application, resume type of thing. Then they do elimination. Well, you haven't been eliminated, okay? So you're still in the running for a certain interview, certain job that you're looking for with a certain company, all right? Now I'm going through retail. I'm seeing retail. People are wondering about this retail position. People are wondering about this IT position. IT is really strong here. And if you're in the IT area, well, it looks like this interview might be coming up to you a little bit stronger than other professions. Marketing is pretty strong too here. Okay. And no, it's not all these positions that I'm seeing here, they're not all where you need a higher degree, right? Even though education is good for this week. So if you're thinking about going to find out about more education, well, just go ahead and do it. That's the hardest part, getting started. Get your foot going. Don't just sit behind the computer screen clicking, but that's better than nothing, right? Yeah. Go visit your local community college if you're just starting out, and get yourself a little booklet. Yeah, just getting there gives you the motivation. Go there. Seeing the people trying to better their lives. Okay, I feel many of you with little ones without a partner, and you want to make their lives better too. And this is one way that you can do it. Yeah. So, what else we got going on here? Right, little distress over something that comes your way, as in maybe it's a bill, maybe it's an unexpected bill, but you'll get past that because the money increase will help. Yeah, makes sense. A little bit of that money loss and then a money increase. Yeah, we got it. That's responsibilities. This is a bill that you might have forgot about. So, right. So anyway, what else we got going on here? Yep. So remember me on Patreon, and remember me at PayPal. Please, please, please make that energy exchange. Let the energy flow to you. Have the willingness to give, to receive. The energy exchange, your love offering. All right? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great week. I'm around. Check out the love romance video. I'll put it here somewhere, probably at the end in those end screens. And I'm around if you need me. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, breeders and none, I'm sure there are things I forgot to say, but there are many things waiting to be said. So, adios, arrivederci, ciao, sayonara, and goodbye.